Okay, good morning to all of you. Welcome to our class today. Okay, so we pick from where we were discussing yesterday, and we did start off by discussing how we can carry out, okay, or we started off with discussing the audit of cash, okay, audit of cash. And we see that essentially the unique in quote, okay, the unique procedure, okay, that we shall be using when it comes to the audit of cash is the bank confirmation, okay, the bank confirmation. As well as you can also have called the performance. In this case, therefore, you shall be carried out the performance, or we shall be carried out the reconciliation, okay, the bank reconciliation that the client normally carries out, okay. You may want to assess as whether the reconciliation was done in the right manner by you preparing those bank reconciliation statement as your own audit evidence, okay. So you can do this. We went ahead and discussed, okay, how do we carry out the bank confirmation, okay? We say that you are going to, you are the one who is going to ask the client, okay, to ask the management of the company audit, okay, to draft a letter, an email, okay, whatever form of communication it is, okay, to draft a letter, okay, addressed to their bankers, okay, addressed to their bankers, okay. Maybe there are things that you may want to confirm, okay, account balances, maybe there are any collateral the bank is holding, okay, on behalf, is holding because of a loan that the company has taken from the bank, the loans the company has taken from the bank, the interest, okay, all those things that you may want to confirm from the bank, okay. You can, the client can list it on that letter, okay. We as the management of ABC company, we would want you to provide our auditor with the following set of information, okay. That's more or less the letter ought to be like, okay. Then of course the client, this letter is going to be sent to the bank, okay. And as we said, we did say, okay, as opposed to the case of the account receivable, okay, as opposed to the case of the account receivable, okay, then essentially, okay, here you may not carry out sampling because the bank will not be more than 5, okay. Even if they're more than 5, they're not too many, okay. Therefore, don't forget here we don't carry out sampling, okay. Therefore, we would expect, okay, that every bank we have written to, okay, is going to make a response to our inquiry, okay, is going to make a response from our request, okay. That implies, therefore, if you don't get a response, okay, within a given time frame, okay, it can be 1 month, okay, then you may want to make a follow up with the banks, okay, trying to maybe consider, get to know as to why they are not making response to your request, okay. Don't forget the same thing we discussed about the control, okay. You need to maintain control over the content and the dispatch of this request, okay. Don't forget, if someone is committing a fraud, and they may want to ensure that you never receive those responses. So it's important to ensure that you do maintain a very strict control of the entire process, okay. In case there's some letters that have not been delivered, then it's important to ensure that you do get hands on them, okay, and get to understand maybe the reason behind the non-delivery, okay. So you may want to get your hands dirty in quote, okay, when it comes to the third-party confirmation, okay. Get to know everything that is happening, okay. Just in case there could be some fraud occurring, okay. You may want to ensure that you do maintain control, a very strict control, okay. As I mentioned, don't forget the response, okay. The response is expected, okay, from every bank, okay. The response is expected from every bank, okay, because let's say the numbers is not so that it's not like the case of the customers who buy goods on credit, okay. It's not like they're going to be that many. They're going to be few in numbers, okay, 3, 5 banks, okay. Therefore, the response is expected from all of them, okay. If not, then you may want to follow up to ensure, to get to know, okay, to this one as well, the response or maybe the delivery was never made in the first place, okay. That is what you may want to ask in the bank confirmation. Now, what items do you include in that confirmation? Okay, the number of things you may want to confirm. Okay, there are very number of things that you may want to confirm from the bank. Okay, and as you mentioned, okay, don't forget you are going to be asking the client to include these or these matters, okay, on the bank confirmation letter, on that letter that you're sending to the bank, okay. The client need to have, for example, a list, okay. Kindly confirm to our auditor the following matters A, B, C, D, okay. And these are some of the things that you may want to confirm from the bank, okay. One thing you need to confirm is balances due or from the client on the current deposits, loans, and other accounts. Okay, so because this is the banker of the client, okay, that is the other one who do bank, okay, cash for the bank, okay, for your client, okay. Then of course if you have a current deposit, okay, so you may want to understand, okay, what is the balance of that current deposit, okay, current accounts at this particular time. Okay, on that 1st of December, on that 1st of January, whatever it is, okay. So you may want to ask the client, the bank, to confirm those closing balances, okay. As well as in case, is there loans, okay? Has the company taken loan from you? And if the company has taken loans from you, what is the outstanding balance at this particular date, okay? What is the outstanding balance at this particular date, okay? If the company has fixed deposits, okay, it's not a current deposit, but it's a fixed deposit, okay, they have made with the bank, okay, you may want to understand what is the balance of those fixed deposits at this time in time, okay, that 1st of December, what was the fixed deposit account balance at this time, okay. At the same time, is there any accounts that has nil balances? Okay, is there any account that the company has with the bank? Okay, that have nil balances? Okay, which imply therefore, okay, they may not appear on the face of the balance sheet because there's no nil balances. Okay, however, they may be on the side of the bank. Okay, you may want to understand, okay, where the company has an account with the bank, of course, where they do incur some expenses. However, they have nil balances on them. Okay, you need to understand those scenarios. Okay. And if you remember, we said that one of the customers you may want to include in the sample, okay, under the data securitization, that is the receivable confirmation, was account with the nil balances. Okay, I hope you still remember. Okay, so don't forget the two you may want to confirm. Okay, either from the customer's angle, that is the sales made on credit, as well as on the case of the bank angle here. Okay, so these are things that you may want to confirm. Okay. Other things you may confirm is account closed in the 12 months prior to the confirmation date. Okay, is there any account? Okay, is there any account that has been closed during the last 12 months? Okay, why were they closed in the first place? Okay, why were those accounts closed? Okay, could there be something that the bank, the company is trying to hide, for example? Okay. Okay, don't forget, you have to be skeptical. It does not mean that there's any fraud, but you just want to remain alert that maybe there could be fraud. Okay, so any account that will be closed in the last 12 months, okay, then you may want to understand maybe as to why it was closed. Okay, as why was this particular account closed. Okay. Also, I think you need to consider is the loans the company has taken, the loans as well as the overdraft. Okay, regarding the loans, okay, you may want to consider, for example, when does this loan mature? Okay, what are the terms and conditions of this of the loans the company has taken? Okay, maybe as a company, okay, we shall discuss this little on when we shall be discussing on the going concern. Okay, is the company or is there any of those terms and conditions of the loan agreement that the company has negated? Okay. Now, what was the implication of that negation? Okay, but either way, that's going to come in the going concern review. Okay, shall discuss it along. Okay. In the meantime, what you may want to consider, you may want to understand from the bank is, has the company taken any loan from you? Okay, when does this loan mature? Okay, what is the interest, for example, that is payable on the loan? Okay, if possible, if the bank can provide you with maybe a schedule, okay, of the loan interest payment for the last 12 months. Okay, then that's going to be of a sales to you. Okay. At the same time, also consider in case the company has taken overdrafts. Okay, if the company has overdraft facility with the bank. Okay, and in case those facilities have not been used. Okay, don't forget, the same applies with the nil balance bank account. Okay, the same applies with the overdraft. Okay, that the company is not utilizing. Don't forget, they all come at a fee. Okay, they all come at a cost. Okay, these facilities. Okay, so if you have a facility that is unused, okay, then why do you pay that fee, for example? Okay, why do you pay that bank transaction cost? Okay, whereas you don't use it in the first place. Okay, so get to understand in case the company has those facilities. Okay, unused facilities. Okay, especially towards, for example, the overdraft. So, of course, they come at a cost. Then why do you incur that cost in case you don't use them? Okay, so get to understand where the company has such facilities with the bank. And that's what I would consider is in case the company has both the lines of credit. Okay, this is like some prior agreements. Okay, between the bank. Okay, and the financier, that is the bank here, and the company. Okay, where the bank is willing, okay, or the bank may enter into agreements that we are going to provide you, okay, with financing, okay, for the next maybe 5 years, okay. So if, for example, they can say even it's like an overdraft, okay, or line of credit, okay. However, we can be able to finance you, okay. This is not an overdraft, okay. It can be loans, okay. We are willing to finance you as our customer. That in that case, the customer here, it is the company you're auditing, okay. So the bank is willing to finance that company, okay, for the next 5 years, okay, for maybe a maximum of, let's say, 10 million per day, 10 million per year, okay. So does the company has those line of credit, okay? Does the company have those financing arrangements with the bankers, okay, with the banks, okay? If they have, okay, and also this we should consider as a going concern, okay, is maybe the bank, okay, maybe withdrawing or maybe would want to withdraw that line of credit, okay? Is there anything that might mean that the bank want to withdraw that line of credit? Okay, that is going to be more towards the going concern review. Okay, but you may want to understand that. Okay, if the company has line of credit, okay, then the bank is going to, you want to get this information firsthand, okay, from the bank to, okay, and is there a chance that maybe, okay, the bank may want to close down those lines of credit? And if it does, okay, in this case, at a going concern review, okay, what does it imply about the company going concern? Can the company survive, okay, without these finances from the bank, okay? Another thing you want to consider, you want to understand from the bank is any offset or other rights and encumbrances, okay? Any offset or any other rights and encumbrances, okay? Don't forget, the same way we were discussing with the customer, okay? The customer on credit, the customer who is a supplier and a customer at the same time, okay? Where you may offset the balances, okay? In case that is happening, okay, where the company has money quote in their current account and they also have a loan from the bank, okay, how the company entered into any offsetting arrangement with the bank, okay, that let's just pay you off, okay, by zeroing down our account balance, okay, and pay off the loan, okay. Is there any such thing as offsetting of the balances, okay? If, for example, we have a loan, at the same time the bank owes us, okay, we owe the bank and the bank owes us. Okay. Is there any arrangement of offsetting? Okay, has it happened in the company? Okay. Another thing we want to consider is any collateral given to the bank. Okay, if or sometime, okay, you can have a scenario where the bank don't just give loans. Okay, they're going to ask for security. They're going to ask for collateral. Okay, so you can say that I'm going to give you this loan for 10 million. However, okay, I will be requesting you to deposit your logbook. I will ask you to deposit your title deed, okay, for the loan I've given you, okay. So in that case, therefore, okay, as you are auditing, if you remember, as you're auditing the non-current assets, as you're auditing non-current assets, okay, the company may not have the legal documents. Why? Because those legal documents are held by the bank because they have taken a loan and using that asset as the collateral. Okay, as using that asset as a collateral. In that case, therefore, you may now want to ask the bank, okay, is there any of my client assets that you're using, that you're holding as a security against the loan you have given to the company? Okay. Now, this is the time to ask that question, okay? And when the one we are discussing under the audit of the non-current assets. Now, ask the bank now, okay, if they have any of those logbooks, okay, either those title deeds, for example, okay, get to ask now the bank here, okay. Then you have to call the contingent liabilities, any potential contingent liabilities, okay. We should remember the contingent liability, okay. They're going to be dependent of some future event occurring in future, okay. Then security is held by a bank, okay. So sometimes you can have the bank is sometimes used as what we call a custodian, okay. The bank is used as a custodian, okay. In this case, okay, where you're saying that the bank is being used as a custodian, it means the company is using the bank as a safe haven, okay, for some of the assets, okay, 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 like the normal call it in the general terms, okay, the bank has given you a safe, okay, literally, the bank has given you a safe, okay. So is there any of the client assets, okay, that it is not being used as a security, okay, as a collateral, okay, but the bank is holding it on behalf of a client, okay? One of the conversion cases regarding, for example, personal belongings, okay, you can use the bank as a custodian, okay, for your maybe title deeds, okay. So you simply deposit your title deeds with the bank, of course, for a fee, okay. I don't know, even in case of jewelries, okay, you're going to ask the bank to more or less for in quote asset protection, okay. It is not that you're taking a loan, okay, but you're simply using the bank as a custodian, okay. Now, has a client used those services, okay? Is there any service custodian services, okay, that the bank is providing to your client, okay? You may want to ask this from the bank, okay? If there is security that is being held by the bank in custody, okay? Not as a collateral. Don't confuse the two, okay? Not as collateral, but as the bank this time out is acting as a custodian for the asset of your company, okay? Don't forget these assets, okay, also appears on the face of the balance sheet of your client, okay? That's why you want to confirm, do these assets actually exist, okay? Or is just a hoax here we have, okay? So you need to ask this from the bank, okay? Those are some of the things that you may want to confirm. Okay, don't forget this list is not conclusive. Okay, but those are some of the things that you may want to confirm from the bank. Okay, in that letter. Okay, then these are some of the matters you may want the bank to confirm for you. Okay, you as the auditor of the company. It's all clear. There's a time you examine us this question. Okay, you're going to see whether you can be able to trace that question. Now, what is the bank confirmation procedure? Okay. I think as I told you, don't forget the bank does not know you. Okay, the bank does not know you. So therefore, how will the bank make a response to you? As I mentioned, the easiest way for the bank to make a response to you is to ask the client to be the one to draft that letter. Okay, you're the one who's going to ask the client to draft that letter. Okay, so it's of course going to appear on the letterhead. Okay, so the letterhead of the client. By the mere fact that the client is one who's going to be preparing the letter is in itself, okay, an authority, a letter of authority. Okay, in itself, it is a go-ahead, okay, for the bank to disclose those set of information to you as the client. Okay. At the same time, you may want to draft that letter. Okay. However, you attach what called a letter of authority. Okay. You may want to draft that letter yourself as the auditor, but at the same time, you attach a letter of authority from the client. Okay. But I think most of the time, the easiest way is to let the client prepare the letter. Okay. So you yourself, for you as an auditor, the only thing you'll be receiving is the confirmation, is the response. Okay. But sometimes you may want to write down the letter. However, you get a letter of authority, okay, authorizing the bank to disclose the set of information you wanted, okay, by making a response to you. Okay, that can happen also. Okay, so the bank will require an express written authority, okay, from the client, okay, to disclose the information requested. So of course they ask for that, okay. So the written request must refer to the client's letter of authority and the date thereof, okay. So of course you need to make reference to the letter that you shall be attaching, okay. So you're going to prepare, you have two letters, okay. The one you have prepared with a set of information you want to confirm, as well as the letter of authority the client has prepared addressed to the bank to give the permission to disclose those information, okay. Alternatively, it can be countersigned by the client, okay, or it may be accompanied by a letter of authority, okay. In case joint accounts, okay, the letter of authorities shall be signed by all the parties necessary, okay. In case you have a joint account, okay, that means therefore that this company is, or there's a bank account held by more than one company, for example, okay, or even persons, okay, or even individuals, but mostly it will be companies, okay. In case you have more than two companies, okay, holding an account jointly, then of course you do require letter of authority from the two parties, okay, even if you're not auditing the other company, okay. But the mere fact that this account is held jointly, that implies therefore they shall require joint approvals from the two parties, okay. A joint approval is required for those two parties, okay. Okay, I hope it's all clear so far, okay. Such authority may either give permission to the bank to disclose information for a specific request, okay, or grant permission for any indeterminate length of time, okay. So in the letter, okay, so in the letter that the client is going to provide you to attach the letter that you're going to address to the bank, okay. So it may make a request on the matters that the bank can disclose to you, okay. So it can specify, okay, that the only thing that, or the only information you as our bank should disclose to our auditor is A, B, C, and D. Okay, so you can have such a case, okay, where the set of information requested is very specific. Okay, if it is not like that, then essentially it may be blank in quotes, okay, in the sense that the bank can disclose anything, okay, that the auditor may be requesting. Okay, so there's no any limitation as to what the auditor can request. Okay, that can be something else that can occur. Okay, but in most cases, it is not going to remain open forever. Okay, so you cannot always be going there and asking information from the bankers to your client. Okay, so sometimes it can also have a time limit. Okay, that you as our banker, Equity Bank, disclose to our auditor the information for the next 1 month. Okay, of course, after that, of course, that letter expires in court. Okay, that's what we mean by that. It can also be for an indeterminate length of time. Request should reach the branch manager at least 1 month in advance of the client's year end, and should state both that that year end and the previous year end date. Okay, in short, okay, for you to get a response, for you to don't get, you're not the one who's going to attempt to hurry up things, okay, on the side of the bank. Okay, so it's better that you do give the bank some time. Okay, so ask them to give them, for example, at least 1 month. Okay, that's just a recommendation. Of course, it depends with what bank you're dealing, or which bank you're dealing with. Okay, but essentially, it is better that you do get or try to get this information a month in advance. Okay, if the year end is at 1st of December, then you can draft that letter from 1st of December. Okay, it is the client, and the bank is going to make a request as at 31st of the December. So you're giving the bank more or less like 1 month. Okay, so them to make a response to your inquiry. Okay. The auditor should themselves check that the bank response, okay, covers all the information in the standard and other responses. Okay, I think I mentioned that essentially, therefore, we would expect a response from the bank on all the matters that you had requested. Okay. If, for example, maybe one of the things that you had requested was whether the company has a loan with the bank. Okay, because as per the face of the draft account, the company has said that they have a loan, okay, a loan of 10 million. And now the response you go to the bank, there was nothing about the loan. Then of course you have to follow up. Okay, but remember that's already a point. Okay, you have to follow up of any of the responses. Okay, if just as example just given, if the company took a loan from the bank, okay, and they have done a disclosure, not disclosure, they have actually stated the loan on the face of the balance sheet. Okay, and you made this inquiry, however, you have not obtained the response from the bank, then of course you may have to follow up with the bank, okay, to understand as whether does this loan actually exist. Okay, does this loan actually exist? So all the information that the questions need to get a response, in short. Okay, they need to get a response. If either the matter has no response, then have a follow-up with the bank, okay, so that you can be able to understand as why maybe there was no response on it. Okay, and that's on the bank confirmation. That is on the bank confirmation. Okay, it's just like the case of the receivable confirmation. The only difference that the parties are different. One is bank, and the other one was a customer who we sold good on credit, or the company did make a sale of good on credit. Okay. Otherwise, the process they may be roughly the same. Okay, and of course, as I mentioned, they're covered under the same ISA. Okay, ISA 505. Okay, they're covered by the same ISA 505. Okay, hope that's all clear. We did see that, okay, in the case of the bank, okay, you may have cases, okay, where there could be fraud, okay, there could be fraud occurring, okay. It does not mean fraud could occur, but there could be, okay, and one of the fraud that can occur in the case of cash as bank is what referred to as window dressing, okay. This is going, for example, either early recognition of cash or maybe delay when it comes to making the payment. Okay, the aim is to, in quote, boost. Okay, the aim is to overstate the company cash position. That is going. In most cases, that's the way. Not understate the cash position, but most time to overstate. Okay, if, for example, we would want to maintain our cash balance. Okay, instead of the company can draft what we call a post-dated check. Okay, I hope we know that term. Okay, post-dated check. Okay, so we want to, in quotes, pay the client. Okay, but we don't want to account the cash. Okay, we pay the client on 25th, on 27th of December. Okay. However, the check we pay maybe the supplier, okay, is dated on maybe the 2nd, okay, or the 3rd of January following year. Okay. So in itself, that could be sort of window dressing. Okay. Even though sometimes that can be genuine, the company has no money, but essentially that can be used as window dressing, because you don't want the cash to be in quote taken out of the account, okay, in the month of December, okay, so it will hit in the month of January, okay. You want to have the cash balance, okay, seem to be a bit high, okay, in the month of December, because that's when you prepare the books on that 1st of December. So you want to, in quote, boost, okay, or maintain the company liquidity, okay, by delaying payment to the suppliers, okay. That's what by what we call can be a way of trying to we address the accounts of the company, okay. We're addressing the accounts of the company, okay, to appease as if they appear as if things are really good in terms of the company cash position, but that's not the reality. That's what we're calling we're addressing, okay. The bank balance is open to risk of redressing, so cutoff must be audited carefully. So cutoff must be audited carefully. So you as an auditor, there's where maybe the cutoff procedure, okay, the cutoff financial statement assertion need to apply very well, okay. The money will be trying to facilitate liquidity by keeping the cash book open to take credit for remittance actually received after the year end date, okay. Not just on the payment, okay, just also the case of the receipts, okay, that's gonna be another way, okay, where don't forget if the year is coming to an end, or even the month, okay, we have called closing the month, okay, I think you shall hear it, okay, or closing the month, okay, if the month has come to an end, then we need to close that month, okay. By default, we don't need to have we don't need to have the books open, okay. Don't forget the cutoff, okay, you can prevent cutoff issues, okay, if the company do ensure that they close the book, okay, maybe 5 days after the month has come on it, okay. But if the books always remain open, then there is that possibility, okay, that maybe you can have a scenario of cutoff issues, okay, where the cash is received in the month of January, okay, is received on the month of on 5th of January. However, it is recognized in the month of December, okay. It is recognized in the month of December, okay. That is in itself is a cutoff issue, okay, and that in itself can be window dressing, because you want to ensure that as that 1st of December, the cash balance that you're going to be appearing, okay, the cash balance will be appear, it will be high, okay, because you have recognized the cash be received, okay, in the month of January, okay. The call, and that's again you have to be quite careful, okay. You may want to ask the company, when do you close your books, okay? Is it due take an entire month to close the books for the previous month, okay? Because it need to be closed quite quick, as soon as possible, okay? As soon as possible, to prevent any person to try to adjust the accounts for the previous period, okay. Okay, that's for the receipt. Or recording checks, okay, paid in a period which were not actually dispatched until after the period end, okay, receiving cash or receiving liabilities, okay. Okay, quite unlikely that will happen, okay, where you do make an early recognition, okay. Maybe quite unlikely, but the most common scenario is where the company will have the like be tempted, okay, to overstate, not understate, okay, even though we don't have a scenario where they want to understate, okay. If, for example, the company is trying to maybe, in quote, run away from paying, for example, some people, so they want to say that to have a lower position, okay, because there's a game say we don't have money to pay you, okay, so they may want to understate their position, but quite unlikely that can happen, okay. The most common scenario is where the company would want to overstate their liquidity, as opposed to understating their liquidity, okay. That's on the fraud, okay, on window dressing, okay. That's on the fraud of window dressing, okay, that can occur on the cash at hand, the cash at the bank, okay, the cash at bank, okay. Now let's check on maybe your question, Bob, okay, because I don't know like the question. One of the question was asked or those items, okay. What items would you want to include in the letter, okay? Okay, if you check on The sitting of May 2014. May 2014. Okay, the sitting of May 2014. Question 3. Okay, question 3. Now, it is asking, question 3 is going like this. External auditors of companies often write to the client's bank inquiring about details of bank balances and other matters at the year end. With reference to the above statement, okay, highlight the rationale behind obtaining confirmation from the bank, not from the client. Okay, that is Roman 1. Okay, then Roman 2, highlight 4 matters that you would expect the bank to give a confirmation on. Okay, that is what that question was asking. Okay. Now let me split you into groups. Okay. Before that, let me just ask one of you for Roman 1. Okay. I think that is, let me check from one of you. David. David, you don't have your audios on. Petronila.
Yes.
Yes, Roman 1. What do you think what do you think?
Repeat.
Roman
question.
1.
I can't find mine.
Oh, your question bank.
Yeah.
Okay, so May 2014, question 3, part A, Roman 1 is asking, explain the rationale behind obtaining confirmation, from the bank and not from the client. Okay, why would you want to write this letter, okay, to the bank instead of getting that information, okay, from your client? Why is there a need for you to go to the bank?
To confirm the bank balances.
But the client can give you this information, isn't it?
Yeah.
So why would you want to go to the bank and you already have those balances? Why would you want to go to the bank?
Oh, in case of loans, to confirm the existence of said loans.
Okay. It's there. They are in between. It's there. Let's see, David. David seems to have an answer. David, where is David? David. Yes, David.
Yes.
Yes. David.
Oh, I was. One of them could be trans.
Sorry, I can't hear you very well. I'm losing you.
Oh, I was saying to confirm whether the amounts that maybe they are recorded by the company and the bank, they are the same. There's no differences. Yeah.
There's no difference between those two values. Okay. Let me check Kami.
Because of reliability.
Okay, because of reliability, that's the answer. Don't forget, this is a third-party confirmation. Don't forget, okay? This is a third-party confirmation. And as we mentioned, okay, we say that any set of information you're going to obtain from a third party, it is going to be the most reliable audit evidence, okay? So it does not mean that the client, the set of information you're going to obtain from the client is going to be wrong. No, it does not mean that it's going to be wrong, okay? However, by the mere fact you're going to obtain this from a third party, mean therefore you're going to be relying more on that set of information you're going to be receiving. I have to mention that, okay? That party confirmation is going to be the most reliable source of audit evidence, okay? Maybe just to refer you to the ISA, okay? ISA 505, okay? Just refer you, okay? I hope I have it. Yes, I have it here. On ISA 505, okay? Okay, here it is, okay? That all the evidence, okay? Let me just okay, evidence is more reliable. Okay, evidence is more reliable when it is obtained from independent sources outside of the entity. Okay, let me mention that. Okay, if you're going to be obtaining the evidence from third parties, okay, you're going to obtain information from that party, then that set of information is much more reliable. Okay, compared if you obtain the same set of information from within the entity. Okay, from within the entity. Okay, it does not mean that it does not imply that evidence from within that is wrong. No, but it's simply a matter of reliability. Okay, it's simply a matter of reliability. Okay, evidence from third party is going to be more, okay, it's more reliable. Okay, so, and here it goes. Okay, you have this ISA. Okay, and as I normally say that it's good that you go through them. Okay. So accordingly, depending on the circumstances, the evidence from the audit evidence in the form of external confirmation received directly by the auditor from confirming party, in this case the bank, is more reliable than evidence obtained from internally generated by the entity. Okay, that you mentioned. It's simply about the matter of reliability. Okay, that is going to be much more reliable. Evidence which you'll be obtaining from that party, it's more reliable compared to the information you're going to obtain from within the entity. Okay. That's for Roman 1, okay? Roman 2, highlight 4 matters that you'll expect the bank to give a confirmation on. Okay, I think you just mentioned them, but just to check. Emma, Roman 2. Emma.
Yes.
Yes. What matters would you want to confirm for the bank? That's Roman 2. You can see Roman 2, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe you want to verify the securities held by the bank.
Security held by that. Okay, security held by that by the bank. Okay. What else?
The details of any collateral that may be given or received.
Any collateral that the company the company has given to the bank, okay, for the sake of a loan, for example, okay. Yes, those are 2 matters that you may want to confirm. Let me check someone else. Karen.
Contingent liability.
Sorry?
Contingent liability.
In case there's any contingent liability that might occur, if, for example, the company has an agreement with the bank, maybe, I don't know, for future loans that maybe the company shall be taking. Okay, I think you must have done in finance what we call forward loans where the company agree in advance, okay, that in 6 months' time, for example, I'll be taking a loan from you. Okay, look, this is a forward contract, this is a binding contract, okay, that implies therefore the loan might not appear on the face of the balance sheet today. However, it is a contingent liability. Okay, it is going to occur in future. Okay, so if that is the case, then you may want to ask the bank to confirm whether it exists. Okay, contingent liabilities that might occur. Okay, what else, Karen?
Any unused facility.
In case the company has any unused facility, for example, in case of the overdraft, okay, you may want to ask the bank to confirm as to you any facility that the company has not used, and yet it is paying for them, okay, and yet it is paying for them, okay. Then let me check someone else. Ashley. Hey, Ashley. Hey, what happened, Ashley? I thought I heard something from your end. Ashley.
Yes.
Yes.
Can we say to avoid any conflict of interest?
To avoid any, we are answering Roman 2.
Roman 2.
Yes.
Okay, my connection is not so good, so I will just highlight some. I don't know whether you've said them.
Okay.
Can we say maybe for instance of loans or any securities
Yes,
that
loans.
the bank is holding for the company?
Yeah, of course, definitely you may want to confirm in case the company has taken any loan from the bank. Yeah, of course, you may want to confirm the details of any loans that the bank has taken from client has given for the bank. Yeah, for sure, you want to confirm that. Okay. Thank you, Ashley. Quinta. Quinta.
Yes.
Yes. What are the matters would you want to confirm for the bank?
I just joined. Let me.
Wow, you have
Let
just
me.
joined.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Anyway, don't forget these are, I think, over and above what you discussed. I think you already mentioned them. Okay, when you are discussing on the matters you may want to confirm from the bank. Okay, so these are some of the matters you may want to confirm. Okay, the balances for loans, the balances for deposits that they may be having, both current as well as fixed. Okay, so all these are matters you may want to confirm. In this case, the examiner was asking you to highlight 4. Okay, highlight 4 matters. Okay, you may want to confirm from the bank. Okay. Anyway, that is for Roman 2. Okay, and I think these are more than enough. These are actually, I think, almost like 8. Okay, they're 10. Okay, but here examiner is asking for only 4 matters. You may want to confirm from the bank. Okay. Then part B is the same question. Part B is the same question. Okay. Verification of account receivable is essential as they form a large proportion of assets of the most trading companies. With reference to the above statement, explain 5 procedures you would use in verification of account receivable. Well, these are frameworks, okay, as you mentioned. Don't forget you begin with the assertion, and after the assertion, then you can apply the procedure. Okay, so you begin assertion. Okay, existence. Okay, do these account receivable actually exist? Then discuss the procedure. Okay, so how about the back? We made an assertion, then discuss for this assertion, this is what I can do. For the assertion, this is what I can do. Okay. So, Quinta, the question is May 2014, question 3. May 2014, question 3. May 2014, question 3. Just maybe a quick one on part B. On part B, just to get a quick. Okay, let's begin from here, David. So, David. You've gone away, David. Emma. Emma. Yeah, what's happening? Yes, David.
Okay, so I'd say one on existence.
Yes, okay.
Where the auditor would perform a receivables circularization.
Yeah, of course, that's again one of the unique procedure that you're going to follow as an auditor. Okay, the simply carrying out I would call data circularization. Okay, or simply qualified the receivable confirmation. Okay, so that's again one of the unique procedure that we're going to follow when it comes to on the existence as well as on the rights and the obligations. Okay, and another procedure on any assertion, David. David. Okay, we're fine today. Seem not to get each other very well. Emma.
Yes.
Yes.
No, maybe on, I can say on accuracy and valuation.
So accuracy, okay.
The auditor may want to verify if the financial information is disclosed at appropriate amounts.
Okay, so that is more towards the disclosure. Okay, okay, yeah. You may, how do you verify? Because that's the question. How will you verify?
You check the, I could say you check if the amounts are recorded correctly.
Okay, how will you do that? Because that's the question. How will you do that? I agree that you're going to check whether the amount have been recorded correctly, but how will you do that? How will you check that they have been recorded correctly?
Can you say that by using maybe you can use the sales ledger?
Yes.
You confirm from the sales ledger for each client.
Okay, yeah, you can do that, but the best could be maybe you take an invoice. Okay, so take an invoice that the company made. Okay, they made a sale maybe on the January or 10th of January. Okay, then try to trace it on the sales ledger as you're trying to say. Okay, we want to see whether for example, that sale has it been recorded correctly, the correct amount. Okay, so take an invoice. What is this invoice value? 10 million. What was recorded on the sales ledger? Is it 5 million? Is it 10 million? If it is not 10 million, then of course that's an issue therefore. Okay, so you can do that. Okay, you can take, for example, a sample of invoices. Okay, try to trace them to the sales ledger. Okay, to see whether they have been recorded in the correct amounts. Okay, that's one procedure you can do. For sure, you can do that for sure. Okay, Ashley. Ashley.
Yes.
Yes. Another procedure you can carry out.
I can say completeness.
Completeness. Okay.
On completeness.
Mm.
You may confirm. You may compare the sales ledgers to the invoices, as you said.
Yes.
A sample at a time to confirm whether maybe all of them have been recorded.
To confirm Australia, all of them have been recorded. So you take a sample of maybe invoices and try to trace them back to the sales ledger to assess that whether all have been recorded on the ledger. Yeah, you can do that for sure. Yes. That's a procedure you can carry out for sure. Okay, to confirm on the completeness. Okay, sure, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that for sure, Ashley. Okay. So David, now you can able to unmute yourself. Okay, don't worry, David. Kami.
Yes.
You can able to unmute yourself. Okay, fair enough. Yes, David.
Okay. So I think rights and obligations as well.
Rights and obligation. Okay, the procedure.
Yeah, rights and obligations where you will review bank confirmation if there are any liens. Yeah.
Okay.
So whether there are any liens that exist.
If there's any, I didn't get you. If there's any what? That term?
Lien.
Any arrears?
If there's any.
Oh, if there's any lien. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. Oh, lien.
Lien.
Yes, I get what do you mean? If there's any lien, okay.
Lien.
Yes,
yeah.
David. Yes, okay. Yeah. Essentially, yes, you can do that for sure, definitely. Okay, that again to confirm from either from the bank, for example, if the company did use the account receivable, as a security, okay, against maybe a loan, okay, and maybe they have not fulfilled the terms of the loan, then it means that the company has no right to ask those accounts receivable. So you may want to confirm, maybe from the bank, for example, or from the person they did get the loan from, okay, as to whether the company has filled the terms, okay. So yeah, you can do that for sure, okay, on the rights and the obligation. Sure, you can do that. Yeah. Kami.
Yes.
Yes. Another procedure.
On accuracy.
On accuracy.
You can take samples of invoices to confirm if things like discounts are being calculated correctly.
Yeah, okay, for sure. You can take one of the procedure you can carry out, okay. You can take a sample invoices, okay, to assess whether maybe the discounts, okay, have been the discount given was the appropriate discounts to those customers. Yeah, you can do that for sure. Okay, that can be one of the procedure you can carry out for sure. Okay, yes. Petronila. Petronila.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll just add, I think existence.
Existence.
You can
or you can confirm through a third party
Yes.
of the existence of the transaction.
Now, who is this third party?
So, see, it's account receivable. Yeah. So like the customers you sold to, things or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you can do that. Okay, you can do that. Okay, for sure, you can do the confirmation. Okay, I don't know who. I think someone did mention it. Okay, anyway, but you can do that for sure. Okay, the third party or the so-called the data securitization. Yeah, you can do that for sure. Peter, another procedure.
You can inspect the board meeting minutes to see if the receivables were sold, to confirm rights and obligations.
Okay, I can do that. You can maybe inspect the latest board meetings to assess whether the company has made a sale of the account receivable to a factor, to a banker, through invoice discounting. Yes, for sure you can do that. Okay, yes, you can do that. Okay. Don't forget, these are normally free marks. Okay, there's no any stick answer to it. Okay, so and here you're being asked to discuss 5. Okay, for 10 marks, that's a lot of marks. Okay, you may discuss only 5. Okay, that's a lot of marks for sure. Okay. Don't forget, as I mentioned, you don't need to state the assertion. Okay, you just know that this is the assertion I'm trying to discuss on. Okay, so on definitely, okay, you can have at least 5 assertions for each of the accounts. Okay, and for each of the assertion, you can have a procedure. Okay, at least 1 or 2 procedures that you can use to test as whether you can use to attest that assertion. Okay. Anyway, so that is it. Okay, on that question. Okay, those are free marks as I mentioned. Okay. So I guess coming, yeah, mute you. Yes, coming.
There's a question on December 29 we're supposed to discuss.
Oh, December 29, there's a question we're meant to discuss.
Yeah, 29 question 3B.
3B. Oh, December 29 question 3B. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. We can go through it. December 29 question 3B. Okay, so go through it, then discuss together. December 29 question 3 part B. Okay, I think that the entire question actually. I think the entire question. Okay, go through. I think you can discuss the entire question. Yes, December 29 question 3. Question 3. We discussed part C, so I think we can do A, B, and D. So go through it, we discuss together. Now, actually, let me split you into groups. I think you can discuss it. Then we come up with some answers. Let me give you 10 minutes. Let me split you into groups. Then I think we come up with something. So in this case, you'll be on, I think because you're only 7, okay, we'll split you into groups of 2, okay? So come with something. We do A, we do B, and we do D. So come up with something for the next 10 minutes. Okay, I suppose that you have done something. Okay, so let me get who is this. So David, David? David, I'm trying to unmute you.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, okay. So begin A. What are 3 benefits that would accrue to an auditor for using the data circularization?
Okay, so one of them we found was you will confirm the existence of the debt itself, the debt and the data.
Yeah, of course, that's one of the key benefits. Okay, that for sure that you can, it becomes easy for you to confirm the existence of those data. True, I agree. Yeah, that's a benefit. Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah. Then on internal controls, whether they are working, because if you carry out circularization and you see that it does not work, then you can be able to make conclusions.
What do you mean it does not work?
So I think let me rephrase the point and say,
yes, yeah.
Okay, it assists in determining whether the internal controls of the company are working in terms of data circularization.
How is that? How is that?
Okay, so maybe you have carried out circularization and you, okay, an example.
Or explain as you are, just go ahead.
Okay, so for example.
Yes.
Okay, so for example, maybe someone has a debt of like 1 million.
Yes.
But when you go to the system of the company itself,
yes,
you don't find that debt existing.
Yes.
So it means there's a deficiency in the internal control.
Internal controls. Oh yeah, sure, for sure, definitely. Because that we can use it, okay, to assess us whether the company internal controls are working. Definitely, I agree. Okay, sure. Okay. Next, what did you discuss?
Yeah.
The
other one was whether it was about the cut-off procedures.
The cut-off procedures, yes.
Where we would be able to determine whether the debt was like put in the correct financial period.
Where the debt was put
period, I mean.
In the correct accounting period. Yeah, sure, that can be a benefit, okay? But that becomes easy for us to assess as whether maybe that debt, okay, was put in the correct accounting period. Yeah, it can be another benefit, okay? Anything else?
Yeah.
Okay, so you already mentioned 3, okay?
Yeah, so we're able to come with
to the 3 of them.
Okay.
Okay. So in case you have an extra, then any person who has an extra, then they can let us know. Let's go to B. So Emma, in your group. Emma.
Ashlyn will be presenting.
Oh, Ashlyn. Okay. So, let me take to Ashlyn. Ashlyn.
Yes.
Yes.
We talked of teaming and leading.
Okay, that's on the fraud side.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, for the fraud side, I think one of the key fraud that occurred was on teaming and leading, for sure. Okay, continue.
On the error side, we talked of misposting.
Misposting, okay, so posting in the wrong account. That's what you mean.
Yeah, on misposting, we talked of 2 ways.
Sorry, I didn't get
I'm saying under misposting,
yes,
we discussed it in 2 different ways. On the first one, we said where a correct figure is put in the wrong account.
Oh, so a correct figure is put in the wrong account, okay? So wrong account posting, okay? I agree.
And also where
Ashlyn, we lost you.
A wrong figure is put in the correct account. Like for instance, instead of putting 1 million.
Yes. Ashlyn, we lost you a bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
When I'm posting, I say the first one where you post a correct figure in the wrong account.
Yes, you put the wrong figure in the correct account. Okay, so you put the wrong figure in the correct account. Okay, so okay, I agree. Okay, so that can be one of the misposting. What else?
or where you put maybe instead of you put the wrong figure.
The wrong figure in the same account or where? Actually, we lost you again. Emma, you can take over because I think Ashley, we have lost Ashley. Emma, you can take over. Well, she seemed to have lost Ashley. Emma, you can take over.
Yes. So
Okay. Yes.
the second one, the second kind of the second type of misposting is maybe where an account
Yes.
for a data, instead of, let's say, maybe posting 1 million, post 1.2 million.
Oh, in the same account, but you post the wrong figure.
Yes.
Okay. And the
Maybe
first
you
one was what?
overstate the figure or you understate the figure.
Okay, I agree. That can be an error for sure. Okay. And the first one was which one?
The first one was you post in the wrong customer's account.
You post in the wrong customer's account.
A wrong account, yes.
Yeah, okay. For sure, that can be one of the error. Okay, then be one called the wrong posting. So you either post in the wrong account or you post in the correct account but using the wrong amount. Sure, it can be. Yes. Those can be an error. Those can be errors. Okay. Towards the fraud, okay, those are the two errors that you mentioned. What about the fraud? One of them we have said is stealing and lady. What else?
Stealing money, can that be fraud?
Yeah, it is fraud if it's stealing the money, of course, it's fraud. Okay, stealing money from an account, okay, it's fraud, I agree. What else? Oh, that's all this.
Those are the ones we came up with.
Okay, maybe teaming and lading, okay, which I think we mentioned can also be referred to as short banking, okay. We also have the case of fictitious sale. That can be another thing, by the way, can be another fraud, okay. A fake sale, okay, a fictitious sale that is being recorded, okay, is a fake sale that is made, okay. That in itself can also be a fraud, okay, where they agree this is a fake sale. However, the company has gone ahead and actually recognized it as a sale, okay, fictitious sales, okay. What else? I think this fraud can be quite many. Not where it is escaping me. So we have teaming and lading, we have fictitious sale, okay. We have stealing the monies from the account. I think they will come. I'll mention it because the fraud case can be quite many. Okay. Quinta.
Yes.
Yes. Part D. Because I think we have done part C. Part D.
Limitations of using data circularization. If the data didn't receive the confirmation,
yes,
there's no response.
Yes,
so that makes it unreliable.
Okay, just repeat the same, Quinta, just to get it clear. Quinta.
Yes.
Yes. Just repeat that limitation. I didn't get it very well.
I said if the data, not data. If the party from which you should obtain the confirmation didn't receive the circular.
So you wrote a letter to the customer, okay, and they never received the letter. Okay, continue.
There's no response. This makes it unreliable.
Okay, let me try to paraphrase your statement, okay? That you did write the letter, okay, to the customer never made the response, and maybe this was a negative confirmation you wanted. This, okay, it was a negative type of data synchronization. So you go ahead and assume that the customer agree with the balances, whereas they never agreed to whereas they never received, for example, that letter, okay? That could be one of the key limitation, I agree, okay? It can be one of the key limitation, okay, that the customer, okay, never received that the letter or the request or that inquiry. And as an auditor, you go ahead and assume they did agree with the balance, okay? For sure, that can be a limitation. Okay, yes. What else?
The other one will be given by Petronilla.
The value?
The other point will be given by Petronilla.
By Petronilla. Okay, Petronilla.
Where the data cannot confirm the balance. Where the data's report cannot confirm the balance.
The data cannot confirm the. Why would they not want to confirm the balance?
The data's report.
The data's report.
They cannot confirm the balance.
Yes. So the data made a response to your inquiry, but they don't.
Yes.
But they don't confirm the balance. I don't get it.
As in.
Yes.
Like the data has confirmed that it exists.
It exists.
But they cannot confirm whether the amount is complete.
Okay, so or not.
Or they, what? Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Okay, maybe okay. Maybe okay. Let me try to attempt to get a point out of it. Okay, that maybe a case where maybe they make a response. Okay, however, maybe the response was received maybe too late. Okay, I'm trying to think around. Okay, from your point. Okay, that the response or the audit was coming to an end maybe on maybe February. Okay, you wrote the letter to this customer. I don't know, on maybe on the month of January. Okay. But by the time you're going to close the audit, you have not received that response. Okay, maybe it could be. Okay, so or the response was received too late. Okay, I'm trying just to think. Okay, I think that's what you're trying to mean. Okay, it could be a point. Okay, it could be a point. It could be, but okay, a bit low, a bit low in terms of its quality as a point. So maybe one of the other limitation, okay, we see that the first limitation could be a case where the customer, they either don't receive the response, but you go ahead and make an assumption that the balance, okay, you go ahead and assume that they do agree with the balance, or a case where if a customer, okay, the balance of the company is 10 million. Now, from the customer side, okay, they know that they owe you 20 million. Okay, the customer knows that they owe you 20 million. But once they get this inquiry, once they get this request, okay, the balance as per the company side is 10 million. Do you think they're going to state the correct figure? Are they going to be honest enough and make a response to inform the company, to inform you as auditor, that the amount we owe the company is 20 million and not 20 million? Okay, and not 10 million as has been stated. Do you think they're going to do that? I highly doubt whether they're going to do that. Okay, so you may have cases where maybe, okay, you may end up having very wrong figures, especially in cases where the account balances from the company side has been understated. So the company, okay, knows that the customer, okay, from their books, okay, they know that they owe the company 20 million. As per this request, okay, it is 10 million. Are they going to make a response to you telling that they owe the company 20 million? Whereas in the letter you've stated it is 10 million. I highly doubt. Okay, they could be honest, but I highly doubt that you're going to be very many honest customers. We're going to correct that. Okay. Now that could be another limitation. Okay. So you may end up thinking that the figures do tally. Okay. Whereas it was because of a wrong you did give, or the customer confirmed to you the wrong figures altogether. Okay, that could be one of the limitation of the model of the data securitization. Okay, any additional point that you may be having? Okay, then I guess we can call it a day. Okay. From that, I think we shall pick from there the audit of cash sheet alone. Okay, we have discussed one of the key procedure you can carry out. Okay, on the bank of information. The next time we discuss on other procedures, okay, not just on the bank commission, but some other procedures that we can use. Okay, question or any addition? Okay, in case there's no question or any addition, then I guess we can call it a day. Okay, so let's meet next week. Enjoy your weekend.